Hello, everyone, and happy Friday. I had a wonderful evening last night hanging out with some wonderful holistic health and integrative health practitioners. And we were chatting. And one of the things that came up is how complicated holistic health and integrative health can seem. And I had some great conversations. And I also wanted to say congratulations to everyone who was a winner. This was the gala for the Natural Nutmeg magazine Reader's Best Choice Awards. And let me see if I can. Nope. All right. I'm not sure if it was going. So I'm going to start again. So hello and welcome, everyone. Happy Friday. I am talking today about how simple and effective holistic health and wellness can be, and it doesn't have to be as complicated as it may seem. So last night I was at a Natural Nutmeg Gala for those who won the 10 Best Reader's Choice Awards for the state of Connecticut, and it was great. We saw a lot of familiar faces, and I also saw some people who I only knew from social media, and I got to meet them online. And as well, just connecting with other practitioners and building a network, a system, an interdisciplinary team of practitioners who are like-minded and who understand a holistic and integrative approach. So that was really fun. I can't remember the last time that I got to wear some high heels and go out dancing. I think it was my friend Agatka's wedding a couple of years ago. So this was a nice treat to have a mom's night out. And during this, I was having a conversation with some people who didn't do the nutrition side of things, the food side of things. They, specialized in other areas. And we were talking about all sorts of different aspects, such as hormonal health and immune health. And we started talking about menopause and perimenopause, and all that goes into that as well. And I started, just mentioning some things like, hey, it's great if you eat more fat, but we want to make sure it's high quality fat, and you actually want saturated animal fats, and you want to make sure you're getting omega-3s and 6s and 9s in a good ratio. And they were just like, whoa, like, you are so brilliant, but we don't get it. And I took a step back and I was like, you know what? That's so important to mention that I say all of these things and they're important to know. However, when I have group programs, for example, or we work one-on-one, I break things down into really simple steps, really small, actionable steps that are profound. Because again, when I say all these things, it can seem kind of overwhelming if, all of this is coming at you and maybe you're new to holistic health, or maybe you're just exploring it, or maybe you've been doing it, but you just don't have the background. All of that is okay. So I want you to know that there are so many profound, small shifts that you can make that can absolutely transform your health, your gut health, your immune health. And that's what we're going to be focusing on in the Holistic Detox and Immune Reset program. It's starting up next week, and it's going to be a month-long program. And we cover everything. We start with an energetic shift where there's a lot of emotions that get to be released, because what we have to do is we have to take a moment to check in and see with awareness, with consciousness, what is no longer in alignment with us. And this can be in our health, it can be physically, it can be environmentally, it can be relationally, socially, etc. And when we do this, when we bring this clarity and consciousness and this awareness to our lives where we are now, we can start seeing what is no longer serving us, what is no longer benefiting us, what maybe limiting patterns we may have or limiting beliefs we may be holding on to. What are some ways that we can transform this, that we can integrate this? And energetically, we get a shift during that first session of the Holistic Detox program, which is a mini retreat format that I set up for us. And then the second session, that's going to be, again, a live group session, is going to focus on the immune reset. Because once we get the energetic shift and we see what's no longer in alignment, we start creating space and we start releasing this, then we start being able to implement and bringing in what is in alignment with us, what is for our highest and greatest good on a health and wellness level, as well as for our entire lives. Because health and wellness is the thread that connects everything. So no matter if I've had participants have insights about their careers. I've had participants have insights about their family life, their parenting, relationships, all sorts of things. But when we start putting it all together, it affects our health and wellness, our stress levels, our careers, deadlines, etc. So how do we make our lives, how do we co-create our lives for a way of flow and abundance and ease and joy and peace? That is the ultimate goal. And so again, once we create that energetic shift, now that second session, now we can focus on the immune reset. And this is a program that is essentially focused on how to rebalance our immunity. So this applies to everyone. So whether you're on the low immunity scale, we can say, where maybe you or your kids, your family members are getting sick often, or maybe you are someone who has autoimmune conditions, which is a hyper active immune system. So no matter where you are on that scale, or you're just someone in the middle, the immune reset is fantastic for you, because we are not just boosting immunity, right? There are going to be obviously some natural remedies that I'm going to give for those who are looking for that as well as ways to figure out if that is in alignment with you. But we're going to be resetting our immune system from the root cause level. And ultimately, that's gut health. So gut health is what dictates our immune system and our immune health. And this goes into leaky gut and intestinal permeability. So again, that's something that I go into depth in the free digestion and gut health mini course. So if you'd like to get that, it's a whole masterclass series, and you get lots of resources in there, as well as actionable steps that you can start implementing now. Go ahead and just put gut health in the comments, and I'll be able to get that to you. And then as well, when we're talking about immune health, the connection to our gut also goes to the brain. It's the gut-brain axis. So it affects our emotional and mental states at the same time. And so this is where it all ties together, right? When we're talking about gut health, we need to have that connection and understand that connection to our immune health. And that's where the conversation went last night with our, hormonal health and menopause and perimenopause symptoms as well. And we also need to start having, again, simple steps that we can do. So that's why in this program, we really break it down. So you have simple, actionable steps to follow. You have email accountability. Again, it's a small live group program, so you get lots of interaction with myself. You get to ask questions, troubleshooting. So we get to start creating a personalized experience for you. And the way this program is developed and designed specifically is so that you get your personalized custom experience. So what I invite you to do is, if this resonates with you, if you feel a calling that you are ready to detox, you are ready to let go, you are ready to release and align with your highest health and wellness potential for a transformation of your entire life, I invite you to join us. If you sign up by October 29th, that's next Tuesday, because we kick off on the 30th on Wednesday. So if you sign up by the Tuesday, you get the Gut Health Accelerator program for free. And again, this is just an example of how I really break things down and make them simple. So when we are going through the Gut Health Accelerator, you get step-by-step processes of how to start optimizing your digestion, how to start optimizing your diet and your nutrition. So it's simple, it's easy, and it is, very broken down for you, because that's the thing. In my mind, there are so many connections going on, and I can see the patterns. I can see the connections, and that's what I help my clients discover for themselves as well. However, I've broken all of this down into simple steps. And so that's what I am so excited about for this program, because we go through step by step. And so then after that immune reset portion, then we have a last live group session, the third session, and that includes essentially physical detoxification protocols. So these are ways that you can start detoxing your body safely and effectively. And this is for everyone, for kids, for adults, for seniors, everyone on the spectrum. And in this, again, program, I give you modifications so that you can see what resonates with you, what is in alignment with you, and where you are on that phase. And I just want to mention that this is not like a juice cleanse or something like that. This is a profound process and system. It's a way of transforming, again, those small shifts and small decisions that you make throughout the day to start supporting your detoxification, innate detoxification pathways that we have built within our body. You're going to start understanding how, again, gut health relates to your immune health, and how to really create this as a way of being who you are. And so these are programs that I do on a regular basis. So if you don't catch this one in the fall, I do them throughout the year. So we'll have one in the spring as well, and the summer. So you can always join us later if now isn't the time. However, I will just mention that everyone who's done it, no one has said, oh, I wish I would have waited and did this later. Now is the perfect time. Even if you feel like you don't have time, even if you feel like, oh, I can't make big changes right now with everything I have going on in my life, I absolutely hear you. I have a very hectic life as well. And I've learned how to implement these small changes, these small shifts, and absolutely transform my daily experience, my health, my daughter's health. We have healed so much, and I am wishing all of you to experience this as well. So in this program, again, we kick off on October 30th. If you sign up by October 29th, you get the Gut Health Accelerator program for free. So if you are interested, if you're ready to, again, reset your immune system so that you can enjoy the holidays without sickness and without, again, fighting all of these, what's going around, right? By really strengthening and supporting your innate immunity, your innate gut health, your innate detoxification pathways, then this is for you. So I invite you to join us. Sign up by the 29th to get the Gut Health Accelerator program for free. Join us live on the 30th to kick off. And if you are watching this later, maybe sometime in November, you can always still join us because everyone gets all the replays and resources. You get an additional month to review everything afterwards so that you can go at your own pace. So even if you're not catching us live for that first group session and you still want to join in, you absolutely are able to. So again, I invite you to experience this for yourself, because we all want to have a healthy holiday season. We all want to go through the winter without lots of sickness, with lots of energy, without feeling, like we're just getting by. And this also relates to and is effective for seasonal affective disorder, or, the winter blues, right? These are things that you can do to support your body naturally so that you can really experience joy, peace, happiness, and a profound transformation in your health and wellness for the holiday season, winter, and beyond. So again, I invite you to join us. Put Detox in the comments if you'd like information about the program, and I'll drop the link afterwards. And I'm here to support you on your journey. And as always, I wish you and your loved ones all the best, and I will see you on the next videos.